Okay, we're good to go. Okay, we're doing a second section of it. So, your first date, you just met a lot of guys, huh?
Yeah.
Do you remember anybody you dated that actually took you out? No?
I think John Powell was his name. And he played the accordion.
Really? Think he's still around?
No. He's gone a lot of years.
Okay. What do you... And when you got married, how old were you when you got... Well, I shouldn't even ask you that.
Huh?
What was it like when you had your first child? Your first child, what was that like for you?
Well, it wasn't easy.
Yeah?
Yeah. And that will be 76 years.
Wow.
Jack will be 76 tomorrow.
Really? Tomorrow's his birthday,
And I
huh?
think, do you ever see Carl?
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 My brother, you
Yeah.
mean? Oh, yeah.
I think today's his birthday.
Yeah, you might be right.
Yeah.
9th. I think Charlotte's is on the 18th maybe or something like that.
His birthday was the 9th, and Jack was the 10th.
Oh, wow.
And Don and Dot was the 11th.
Right back to back then, huh?
Yeah, that's right, you did, yeah.
Huh? Did I ride a bike?
Yeah, did you ride a bike?
No. I never could balance myself on the bike.
And what was the most fun you had with your sisters? Did you guys get into a lot of fun times?
Well, you know, I'm quite a bit older.
Right.
And Sadie was married. I remember we used to play with dolls.
So you were like the second mom?
Huh?
Were you like the second mom? Were you like a mom to them?
Yeah, to Don and Dot. See, I was nearly 14 when they were born.
And you lost a sibling at birth. You lost a sibling, right? A baby?
Yeah, little girl.
Little girl? Okay.
Yeah.
What was that like for the family?
Very sad.
Uh-huh.
Because she was born at 7 months, and she did live a week.
And what was her name?
And I remember, I think she's 4.5 years younger than me.
Oh, really?
And I remember Pop went down to the mill, and he made the little coffin.
Oh, really?
And where was she buried?
Carl and what's his stepdaughter's name?
Jeannie?
Jeannie.
Jeannie.
Jeannie's boy, and Bonnie. And we went out to the cemetery. It's about a mile from home.
Right, I remember that. I just couldn't remember exactly where. It's up on a hill or something. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Is it in a cemetery where there's lots of other graves?
Huh?
It's a little community cemetery. There's probably, I'm guessing, what, maybe 30 graves in there?
Yeah.
Does it have a marker?
And Carl brought a map. I think he'd been to courthouse.
Oh,
He wanted
really?
to find it, and we couldn't find any marker or anything.
Right.
But he thought he pretty well found the area.
Yeah, we've been up there before. You got to go through a gate and up the hill. And so that was, she's been about 4.5 years younger than you. What was her name?
Baby.
Just Baby?
He never named her.
And how old was your mother when you lost her? Or how old were you?
How old?
How old were you when your mother passed
Well, I
away?
was married. I think I was 26. I don't remember. I think she was I think she was 56.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Was that pretty hard, or?
Oh, yeah.
Was it?
But it was, I was away from home.
Right.
But Pop was real good with Don and Dot. And Fran went and got through school. She went to Mount Angel. But, you know, Pop took care of Don and Dot and got them off to school and,
Were those the only ones left home or what? Were they the only ones left home? At home? Were they the only ones at home yet? Or were there other
yeah.
siblings?
After Fran left, Don and Dot. Well, Alice is home,
Right,
because Alice didn't get married till she's about 24.
right. Huh? What other things do you remember in your life? What kind of high points and low points do you remember?
I remember we go to Silverton every 4th of July, and there'd be a big town parade.
Mm-hmm.
And then after the parade, we'd go out to Silverton Park, and we'd go swimming in Silver Creek if we wanted to. And they had a band they had what would you call it, bandstand built, and they had a band that played all day long.
Is this it?
And the next morning when I wake up, I remember I cry because it was going to be a whole year till the 4th of July.
Wow, that sounds like it would have been a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Did you take a picnic and stuff?
Huh?
Did you take a picnic and stuff?
And Uncle George and Aunt Josie lived in Silverton, and they'd always come.
So was this at the Silverton Park or was it at Silver Falls?
No, that was Silverton.
Silverton Park.
Where we
So
had
you-
the parade.
Okay, and
Yeah.
you swim right in the river there?
Yeah, the Silver Creek comes right through.
Right,
Silver.
right, there
Yeah.
through the back of the stores and such.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
And I'm surprised you don't remember
We live in the road.
Aunt Josie.
Just fun thing
I
to
don't,
do.
Yeah.
So
She was in Mount Angel. After she saw
Oh,
her
I
house.
never met her. I heard about her, but we never met her.
And she had Janine, and she was about 2 years old. And I think Janine's
all complicated in it.
dad's father worked in the woods,
Mm-hmm.
and he was killed in an accident. I think Janine was a year older than me. I think she was around 2 then. So Aunt Josie was left with this little girl to raise, and I don't know how she met Uncle George. He was a lot older than she was, and so she remarried him, and then they had Bernita, who was I think she's a year or 2 younger than me, and Vernon, and Vernon just passed away about 2 years ago. You never met him either.
No?
They used to come to Vernon and Betty used to come to the picnic at Silverton.
You're good?
21.
Yeah.
And they lived in Arizona.
You must
Really?
have seen, 'cause they used to come to the picnic, she said, in Silverton.
And Vernon,
Hmm.
when
Remember.
Vernon was a little guy, he'd go across the street to get the mail, and one day he didn't see the mail carrier coming, and he ran right in front of the car, so he was crippled,
Oh,
limped. Real nice guy.
wow. What do you remember about the Great Depression?
Yeah, I remember.
Did it affect your family?
Yeah. Yeah, I remember the folks coming home, and they'd been to town, Silverton, and lost all their money they'd saved.
Oh, really?
And it was rough, and that's when President Roosevelt came in, and he made the CCCs, you know.
Right.
And Bud worked in the CC camp. In fact, they built those cabins up at Silver Creek Falls.
Okay, that's what I was. Okay.
And I don't know how long Bud worked. And Pop worked for the WPA.
Uh huh.
And so he just made jobs for people. And then I think he started Social Security too.
Yeah, I think so. Yep.
About Pearl Harbor.
What kinds of things do you remember about that in your family? You had to sort of,
Huh?
you probably had to watch everything you did, or?
Oh yeah, I can't remember, but there was just no money available.
Yeah.
And
Well, I guess that canning come in pretty handy, huh? I guess your mom's canning comes in pretty
yeah,
handy then,
right,
huh?
yeah.
Did you have the ration cards? Do you remember the ration cards?
Ration cards?
Well, that was during the war. I don't think we had ration cards during the Depression.
Yeah, probably not.
But
Yeah, no, we didn't.
Do you remember the ration cards during the war?
Remember what?
Do you remember using the ration cards during
Oh
the
yeah,
war?
during the war, sure. We lived in Port Angeles, and we would get so many coupons for shoes, and Jack was little and he was hard on shoes, so we'd have to use his card for shoes. Our cards for his shoes.
The shoes.
Keep his shoes. And he was the first grader when war broke out, and they wore dog tags. Well, we don't know what became of these dog tags, and they were taught how to get under the desks and, in case there was a bombing. And living in Port Angeles, they were real concerned, and we had to have our windows covered with, they had to be blacked out every
Oh, yeah.
night.
So they couldn't
And
see, right?
if there weren't, there's a warden come around and told you, get that covered. And because they're afraid Seattle was going to be bombed.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
want light coming out, they got a target, yeah. Huh,
41, I was 41, and Jack could be 76. So, how many years ago? 76 and 41, 30, been
That would be
longer than that.
45 years ago.
yeah.
45 years.
Is this a war, or what?
45, if he's 76 and it was in 41,
16, 12,
51, 61,
about
71,
72 years.
Yeah. 70-some
No,
years.
can't be,
Some years.
because Jack was 6 years old, and he'll be 76 tomorrow.
Yep.
70 years
So it'll
ago.
be 70
Yeah,
years ago.
70 years ago, yep. It's a while. Well, Seth, did you have any questions you want to know about
Hey,
the last?
Wants to know about air raids. If
It
they,
was like
Oh.
scary or not.
did she hear air raids?
Probably not. Did they have air raid sirens? Did they have those?
Oh, yeah,
So you just have those probably on a drill or whatever, huh?
yeah. In fact, they said they caught one and trying giving messages to Japan, and he was waited out in the strait there, where
Right.
we lived to Port Angeles.
Oh, so they caught somebody in Port Angela doing
Huh?
that. They caught somebody in Port Angela giving messages
Yeah,
to
he was
Japan.
just
Oh,
doing
really?
signals to the Jap.
Okay.
And my brother-in-law, Jack's brother, was at Pearl Harbor. He was ready to have a leave. He think in about 4 hours he was going to get to come home on leave.
Really?
And he was in the Navy. And he said they were eating breakfast, and he said this alarm came, and they thought it was just practice, and they were sitting in the dining room eating breakfast when they were started bombing,
Oh, wow.
and he didn't get to come home.
Huh.
Yeah.
He said he had to work and help save guys from the ships.
Well, I'm gonna turn this thing
Okay.
off, cause I think I'm out of time on it. I'm gonna turn this off, I think I got out of time.
I didn't know that was on.